There's a new software update from Affinity by Canva. This is the new version 3.1. We have to say a goodbye to the 3.0, though I had fun. Yeah, everybody had fun with it. The new update has new features with the Pixel Studio and the Vector Studio, and as well as the home screen. Without wasting much time, let's unbox it. Welcome to Affinity. The first thing I want to show you is something inside the settings that has to do with the home screen. So let's jump straight into it. The shortcut to easily get into the settings is your control and comma on your keyboard. So we have two options here. We have the user interface and then we have the home screen. So when we click here, this is what you see on your home screen. For example, when I toggle this off, I'm going to only see templates, favorites, and presets on my home screen. When I also move it up like this, I'm changing the arrangement. So depending on how you want to arrange your home screen, you have it here. The next thing I want to show you has to do with the user interface. With the user interface, there's a cool feature here, which is the UI style. And then you have two options here, the dark and the light mode. You can decide to customize it the way you want it. So we can switch to the light mode and everything changes here. This is super cool. And also there's a feature here. When you click here, you have the accent color. So the accent color has to do with this color here. So when I select manual, it gives you an option here. So this is the current color for everything you are seeing. So when I click here, and then I change the color, everything changes. This is the coolest thing ever. All right, so I prefer the dark mode, so I switch back to it. The next thing I want to show you has to do with setting up your document. So Control N on your keyboard as always, and so you're going to get this pop-up. So what I just did, you see I've changed the color. You can see the color reflecting. The old version of Affinity 3.0, when you want to create a new document, you probably see this option here. Orientation was here, and also artboards was somewhere here. This is where the magic happens with the new features. So let's start with the Vector Studio. And then I select the pen tool. So with the pen tool, this is the new feature here. Okay, so let me use this to explain to you. I don't even know what I have sketched right here. I want this point here to be very sharp. I don't want it to be a curved end. So what I need to do is to press and hold Alt on my keyboard, and then I click on it like this. So you see the changes. And also I want to deselect this selection here. So what I need to do is to press Escape on my keyboard. I can continue to draw a new selection here, leaving this one there. I want to get back to this and make some changes here, so I just select it and then I click on the last node here to continue. So just like this. The next thing I want you to know has to do with the paintbrush tool. So we switch to the Pixel Studio. The best part of this new feature with the paintbrush tool is this. When I right click here, it opens all my brush settings. So you just click anywhere to close it. The next thing I want to show you is a new feature called Live Tone Blend Group. So let me import an image. Alright, so this is the first image. Let me add the second image. Okay, so most of the time when we work on our artworks, we want the images to blend. So with this image here and also with this image here, there's a total difference with the blend mode. So what I need to do is to make sure the image is selected. I select Pixel and then this option here, Live Tone Blend Group. You can tell the difference, right? So we can make changes. So this is the new feature here, very fast and very easy to blend your images with your background. Let me show you one more trick. So if I'm to add this image here, it's automatically going to blend the image with this background here. So if I drag this and then I turn this off, you can see this image has blended with this background here. The next feature I want to show you has to do with live projection, and the option there is Equirectangular. So this is how it works. Let me turn this off, and then I'm using this image here as an example. So I select pixel, and then you can see this option here, live projection, but this one is not active. So what it means is that this image is an image layer, it's not a pixel layer. So we need to convert this image into a pixel layer. So I right click on it, and then you can see this option here, rasterize. So when we rasterize it, so now you can see it's a pixel layer. So we select pixel and then live projection and then Equirectangular. So this is what it actually does. It makes your artwork look as if it's a 3D. Just take a look at how it looks like. It feels like you are rotating 360 degrees. This is the best feature I have ever seen. This brings us to the end of this video, and I have given you all the tips you need concerning the new update Affinity 3.1. You have the software, you have everything at your disposal. If you haven't downloaded it, you are missing out. You probably need to download it and check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.